your life. Okay, try to be brave. You had so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
Keep on talking
I'm,
until
like, not
they
centered.
can hear us.
Oh, that made it worse. Okay.
Oh. Go the other way. There.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no.
Maybe.
The sound. Oh, they have
Okay.
sound. Sound. Hello. Blow out the mics.
This one eyebrow is driving me crazy.
Don't look at it.
Don't
It's
look
fine.
at
She's
it.
beautiful. She's there. She's amazing. We love her.
Easy breezy, beautiful
Eyebrows.
face paint.
We're not sponsored by them. We won't say who they are.
Yeah.
Remember,
No.
pay us money, and then we'll say
Cover
who-
squirrel.
All right. Cover squirrel. So welcome to
Very
yet
oriented.
another face paint with me, Krista, and Jaylee, and also Erica.
Hi.
So I put in the Discord.
I cannot stay centered. There we go.
I put in the Discord some
Yes.
categories to do our face paint, and everyone voted. We're going to do a spooky scary face paint, which is why our layout is spooky scary. So today we're doing a Pennywise look. Pennywise is the clown from It. I've never actually done this face before, so I'm really excited because it's something I've always wanted to try. So this might be a hot mess on all accounts, but I'm glad you guys are here to watch and to follow along with us.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm
Okay.
excited.
Oh, I still have makeup on my hand from this morning.
Oh, I love that.
How does this always happen?
You just need to paint your face with us sometime, Erica.
I wish. I don't have the desk space for all of this stuff. I mean,
I don't either. You should see my setup.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I have a
Yeah.
table that is, I don't even know if I won't be in frame, but my table is literally like this wide. It's not good.
Mm.
Wow. Okay. So, because just once more. Is that big?
It's
There
very
we go.
small. Goodness. Do that. Oh,
So I have, yes, sorry.
Just to start us off, here I have some spooky facts. We are all from Kansas. Da da da!
The spookiest state in the United.
Spookiest state in the whole world of states. You know that Stoll Cemetery harbors one of the 7 gateways to hell.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
It's a quiet, peaceful
sorts
town
of
in
spooky.
Kansas that is rumored to be one of the 7 gateways to hell. It is said that within the tiny, decrepit Stoll Cemetery, there are a set of hidden steps that lead straight into the underworld.
Let's
How
go.
metal is that?
I want to go. Let's go meet Satan. I want to be friends with him.
All right, underworld, discuss.
That was great. Wow. The underworld is somewhere I don't want to visit.
Here's the thing: if like
Not
all
yet.
of us walk in one of the 7 gates, does that mean we get to like meet up and have like a cool little party?
In hell?
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
mean, depends on what level we're on. I mean, it depends on your representation of hell.
See, that's a fair point too.
what if like hell is just like an island in the center, and then it's like 7 pathways that all go, or take the little Nas route and just ride a stripper pole down, and there you go, quick and
There
easy.
you go. Just like Lil Nas. Twerk on Satan's dick.
My nephew watches this show. You can only use that word 3 times.
Well, that was my once. I love it. Started off right.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go in with our paintbrush.
Which one?
I'm using just a number 3 today.
Okay.
This is, so I know normally we do sponges first, but since I haven't done this face paint, I like to block out where I'm going and what I'm doing on my face first. So this is like a little outline or a sketch, but for face paint. So
Okay.
we're using this. We're gonna do our white liquid, white cake mixture.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, wait, do
Slosh,
it closer
slosh,
to the mic.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot
give
to
me
wash
a-
out
Do it
my
again.
cakes.
Jaylee, do it again, closer to the mic. Oh, I hate it.
So much. I'm
So
gonna be
good.
looking off to this way because I have some reference pictures that I'm looking at.
Ooh, we got reference pictures today.
Oh yeah, it's because I'm nervous. I don't want to disappoint the adoring fans with
Do
their
not
spooky
be.
scary.
There is no need to be nervous. You're gonna do
Nervous.
great.
I definitely forgot to wash my cakes out. Pro
Oh.
tip: wash out.
Always wash your cakes either before
So-
or after. Usually you should do it after, but I get in a really bad habit of doing it right before.
I'm
So don't do
gonna
that.
run away for like 2 minutes. Don't time me. I'll be gone for 666 seconds. Da-da-da.
While she does that, I am going to sketch my face.
I can't
Okay.
even do the math on 666 seconds. I tried
That's
and I was like, I don't know. how to
Too
do
many seconds.
it.
So today, instead of doing a full face or a half face, we're going to do a 3/4 face. Yeah, fancy,
Ooh.
fancy. So that means I'm going to do one half of my face and then part of the other side of my face.
Okay,
3/4.
you can do it. I believe
So
in
here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fire frozen. Okay.
you can do it.
How did you feel about the newest It movies, I guess?
I watched it. I don't think I ever sat down and watched the first like original with Tim Curry,
Really?
like in its entirety. Like I'd seen bits and pieces of it, but I don't think I ever watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched the first one with Steve in theaters, and like, I hate clowns. I absolutely hate them. They make me angry. They scare me. So Steve had to ask me halfway through the first movie if we needed to leave because he thought I was too scared. I was literally like hiding behind him. Like we had thrown the armrest up in the AMC when you could go to movie theaters back in the day.
Back in the day.
Right. And I hid behind him for like half of it. And then I watched the second one. Like, I loved it. I thought it was great. I've seen it multiple times since. And the second one, I liked it. It felt weirdly disconnected, though, from the first movie, which was a bit strange for me. But
Yeah.
I still really liked it. I enjoyed it.
I feel like the book, the first and second parts of the book are weirdly disconnected. So I liked it overall. Like I thought it was
Yeah.
pretty okay.
Like, I still really liked it. Because I've never read the book and I want to sit back and read the book. It's just really, really big, and that's daunting because I don't have as much time as I used to read.
It's so big.
Yeah. I'd like to go back and read the book and probably get a little bit more out of it. Because Steve told me that it was like super more in depth and a little more fucked up, which is
Oh
scary.
yeah, absolutely it is.
But I think it'd be really interesting to go back and read the book now that I've seen both of the movies. But I'm that way about movies and books and all that stuff because half the time when they make the movie, it fucks it up.
Yeah.
And Jenna's
Okay.
like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I've never read the book, and I think I watched like half of the movie, and I fell asleep.
Was not scary. 0 out of 10.
No, it's a rough day.
Took a nap.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Okay, so I just explained we're doing a 3/4 face. So I made a line that went down my face this way and it kind of cuts across here. And then I also outlined the big scary mouth. It goes all the way. I just made it super exaggerated.
Okay.
You can do it.
So start with your line this way.
Line down the middle,
Yeah, and
down
it
the
kind
nose,
of wraps around
like
your
a
nose.
Phantom of the Opera, a little masky mask.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh shit. Okay.
Good.
The first oh shit of the day.
Beautiful. I love it.
It's been said. You
I'm
can
gonna start. These teeth are daunting.
It's okay. You're gonna make it through it. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be fine. I'm
So-
not worried.
At what
There you
point
go.
in time did clowns go from being a fun little children's amusement thing to terrifying? Like, what does anyone know the answer to this question? Like, what prompted
I
that
don't
fear
think-
of clowns?
I don't think clowns have ever been fun. I mean, like for me,
They were
specifically-
supposed to be.
I know, but like I had never known like what a clown was, and I remember this very distinctively because this is the moment the trauma happened. Never seen a clown, never heard of clowns, like was not ever around it. And then we went to a parade, and I was very small. I was probably, I don't know, 4, if even. And my dad was holding me, and the clown came by, and my brothers were super stoked about it. And I started screaming and crying, and I tried to bite my dad in fear. because
Oh my
I wanted
gosh.
away from it. So, like, I think there's just something innately about my nature that is like, that is not okay, and I don't like it. It's scary. So,
I don't like clowns because you don't know who it is on the other side of the makeup. Like, it's like some kind of like spooky anonymity and like the unsettlingness of an adult man.
You're like, I already
Acting.
don't trust men.
Yeah, well, like,
Uh,
yeah, like acting like a child. Like, I don't know, just something about it is really.
oh, thanks, Tim. That's some nightmare fuel you just gave me in the chat there.
You remember that freaking era of time where people were dressing as clowns?
Yes.
And going out in the middle of the street?
Unfortunately, I do.
So this kind of ties into what Tim just said out in the Discord for people who. Tim also wants to know, how does he deal with the beard in this one?
That's gonna
Shave
be
it off.
very hard, Tim. I'm so sorry. This is a
Paint
very
the hair.
lower.
I shaved my
Face
beard
look.
before this.
You gotta commit to the bit.
My beard. So the link that Tim just sent out, since you guys are busy with your hands, is to John Wayne Gacy. I think I'm
Oh, I
saying.
love John Wayne Gacy, and by
don't
love
know
I
anything
mean
about him.
not that I support like murder or clowns or cannibalism, but like I just think he's a really interesting serial killer.
So was he a murderous,
like-
cannibalistic clown?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he is an American
Literally.
Oh.
serial killer and sex offender known as the Killer Clown, who assaulted and murdered at least 33 young men and boys.
I hate that.
He regularly performed at
Yep.
children's hospitals and charitable events as Pogo the Clown or Patches the Clown.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he's big spooky.
Oh, God. I gotta see.
Oh,
Go do
it's near Chicago. Okay.
There you go.
What's
We're
wrong?
okay.
She's
I had to
almost
sneeze. Okay, I
sneezed.
did the half face. I don't know where to go
Okay.
from here.
So I've just been going buck wild. So I made a big, like, crescent half, big old smile, right?
A Joker thing going on.
Yeah, big old, right across your face. Yeah.
So,
No. Yes, I would bring this part up a little bit so it doesn't clash into your smile. It's okay because
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah. So
Okay.
I would go probably up just a little bit. It's okay. You don't have to erase it because we're making all of this part white anyway,
Okay.
and this is just your little outline. So it's all good.
I don't like this. This is terrible.
Is that better? A better
Yes,
line?
much better.
Now I want to erase it.
No,
What happened in the end on the US with that killer clown epidemic? I don't know. I think it just finally went away.
yeah, they
yeah,
just
I think
stopped.
people realized it was stupid.
Do you remember that we had one like on
I
campus
run
when we were
a
in
clown
college?
over.
And some chick
Yeah.
like roundhouse kicked him in the chest to like get him away from her because she was like a
Good.
taekwondo black belt. That was like the story that I heard, is that some clown dude came creeping up on her and she was like super into martial arts and she kicked his ass and he ran away.
Good. So this is also going to be, I know that it's sort of self-explanatory at this point, but it's going to be an illusion face paint. Illusion means that we're not following the actual guidelines of our face. We are creating a new face, basically, and that's why we're doing a big exaggerated mouth, because if you've seen the movies, Pennywise has like this giant, terrifying, like gaping mouth with like these needle sharp teeth. And that's what we're going for. Something similar. Very good.
Kudos to the actor for that,
that's great.
because his face, like, he's a pretty like nice looking dude. Like, I wouldn't say he's ugly or anything, but he can make his face look really fucked up.
I would not say that actor is pretty. I don't think any of the Skarsgårds are pretty.
I don't think Bill Skarsgård, is that how you say it?
Bill, yeah.
I don't think he's ugly though.
Not Skarsgård, Bill. You pronounced Bill correctly.
Bill, did I say Bill right?
Yeah, you did.
I don't
Good job.
think he's ugly. I saw him in oh fuck, what was that movie with Tom Holland on Netflix?
Uh-huh.
Okay, if you're
Devil
next to
All the
Tom
Time.
Holland, you are ugly.
Yeah.
No, he
Love
wasn't
that
that
man.
unattractive in that movie.
Tom Holland can get it.
Tom Holland can get me. Hey, Tom.
Mhm. Anytime.
He played Tom Holland's dad in that movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's the Devil All the Time is what that movie is. That movie is really messed up too. But
Yeah.
I didn't think he was like unattractive in that movie. But also the little kid that played Tom Holland's like younger self was super duper cute. And
So
adorable.
I lined in some teeth. You don't really have to do this part. I just kind of wanted to see where I was going with it.
To see if you're lighting.
I know my lighting is.
Do a little adjustment. You just did like some spikies on the chin.
Yeah, so I did
Are
some
they just, like-
spikies. Yeah, they're just stalactites and stalagmites. if you're familiar with cave terminology.
I know that stalactites are the ones on the ceiling because they cling tightly.
Exactly. But yeah, we're gonna fill all of this in with black anyway. I just kind of put it there just for my own benefit.
I've actually been in 2 different like caves. Like they're
Really?
like tour caves. They're like called the Great Caverns or something.
Uh-huh.
think
Like
that's
in
right.
Branson?
Yeah, we went to that one, which was super cool because you could drive through it in your own little golf cart. Like I had to sign a thing and like they had to have my driver's license so I could drive a golf cart. I was like, all right.
That's so fun.
And then they told me before I left, because I was with my friend, they're like, okay, you cannot stop in the cave unless you're stopping at the bar to get a drink. And unfortunately, I wasn't old enough, so I'd like to go back and do that.
A cave
And
bar?
stuff.
Yeah. But
Cave
then they
bar.
were like, but don't get out and swim. And I had no idea what they were talking about until we rounded the corner. There is a giant pool in the middle of it. And I wanted to get out and look because I'm like, that's terrifying if you can't see like the bottom of it and don't know how deep it is. Like, where does it go?
Yikes.
That also, like, they're just kind of like, they're really, really cool because they're really interesting to see. But I'm also like, what has lived in here and what has died in here? Because I'm a little spooked out.
I'm telling you, a lot.
Clowns.
Clowns. That's where their headquarters was.
Clown headquarters
And
are in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
In the caves.
Like the one in Springfield was really, really cool because you ride in like a little cart thing and then they stop you in the middle of it and give you like a little like projector slideshow. But of course they turn out all of the lights. So that was when I got really sketched out because it's dark. Like you cannot see shit.
Real spooky.
Yeah. So then I was like, there's going to be like something creeping up behind me. And I don't know. Like I got the
I
heebies
don't know what
in
I'm
it.
doing.
You're doing good. I did the top as well.
Like all the way through the whole mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I kind of stopped actually on the bottom, so you did it right, where you did just like right here, teeth all the way here. I did it a little further out on the top, but not all the way to the corners.
Okay.
Oh, man.
This one's gonna take a minute to read.
Kansas. It is said that at Child's Play Cemetery in Burlington, Kansas, you can find the rather active ghosts of young children running about. If you sit in the cemetery in your car for a few minutes at night, you will eventually hear a loud thud on the outside of your car. Like that.
Just like
This
that.
is the cue to leave immediately. Only once you have driven to the next town can you stop your car and get out. When you inspect it with a flashlight, you will find lots of little handprints all over your car.
Creepy.
Why is it that like
I don't like that.
are so much scarier than just like normal ghosts? You know what I mean?
Children ghosts.
Yeah, like why is it that children are always scarier than?
I mean, have you seen a child? They're terrifying.
There it is.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Okay.
While you are filling in your teeth on the top row, I'm gonna go in with some white
Can I
cake.
go like over my lip with these
Yes.
top teeth?
Mm-hmm. You will.
Someone gave us a little history lesson here
It's
in the
an
chat. Would
illusion.
you like to hear it?
Yeah.
It says this is from Elira87. I think that's right.
Oh, it's so
Clowns is-
ticklish.
Clowns as pranksters, jesters, jokers, harlequins. have been
Harlequin?
around-
Yes.
Thank you. Harley Quinn.
God.
Have been around for ages. They appear in most cultures, and there always have been people who find them unsettling. Most people grow out of the fear, but not everyone. Perhaps as much as 2% of the adult population will have a fear of clowns. Adult clown phobics are unsettled by the clown's face paint and the inability to read genuine emotion on a clown's face, as well as the perception that clowns are able to engage in manic behavior.
What did I just say?
You did say it. You called
I
it.
called that. That's why I'm scared of them. They're freaking spooky. You can't tell what they're thinking or what they're doing.
Well, then they just act like lunatics, which is
Exactly.
basically what I just said too. And then that's unsettling for anybody.
He's basically like the perfect job for someone who's like super mentally unstable.
Oh, sign me up then.
It's like you need therapy and a proper place to take care of you, or just a bunch of makeup to keep you anonymous.
Clown. Heard. Got it.
Don't love that. That's a scary thought. Wow. Jaylee's over here painting some teeth. Krista's like already slapping it on in.
I'm slapping
Let her
it.
go. Are you gonna go on your lid too?
Yes. We're
Yeah.
going. And I also am doing a little bit of the eyebrow. And by a little bit, I mean all of it.
Covering that shit.
My eyebrows are super thick though and super
Ooh.
dark.
Look
So
at that progress.
yes,
Jaylee.
ma'am.
Okay, what's going on?
Just slapping it everywhere on
Smacking it.
smacking it, dabbing it on this side. We're leaving this side blank.
So get a sponge.
A sponge in your white
Particularly-
cake.
The
Leaving
whole
side
this
blank.
whole area that's
Indeed, it's everything. Like so, we're doing here.
Are you going down the neck?
okay.
No.
So this whole area and then
Yes,
around the mouth,
yes,
just with the white
with a white cake.
cake
White cake,
and liquid, or just cake.
just cake.
Just cake. I like
Just
the word
Cake it
cake.
on there like a
Cake.
I had cake last night. It was amazing. Uh-oh, that was a scary noise. That sounded like a wounded dog.
I dropped something.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Fuck. Just the the softest. Fuck.
So I share a wall with this dude that he's like my coworker. We're both admissions counselors. And we share a wall through our offices and it's paper thin. And he told me the other day he can hear every time I whisper, fuck, shit, motherfucker, like to myself when I'm working on something. I was like, that's not great.
That's not good.
I was like, please don't call me out.
I curse too much, sir.
It's just like every time I mess up, it just happens. I just go, fuck.
Are you going over your eyebrow? You're covering your eyebrow?
I did.
Okay.
Mirror
But
it in there.
again, my eyebrow is super thick and dark, so does it really matter? Not really. But here we
I need to
are,
wax my eyebrows. They're out of control.
bro.
But it's
Feel
fine.
that on a spiritual level.
There's like so much stuff I need to do, but I just like don't find the time to do it.
Yeah,
And that's
it's hard being a girl.
It is
Especially
hard.
like when you work. I hate working business hours because guess when everything is open?
Business
Mhm.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I could make appointments during the day, but then my stuff that I have to get done doesn't get done either. And then I'm stressed out about that. And
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I love my job. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely adore my job. It's just like, damn, what's this?
What is it?
I don't know. Tim sent me something. I'm gonna look at it.
Oh.
Tim gave me a live feed on what he's doing, and it's amazing.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have live feed of Tim, and it's oh my god. I'm gonna put this in our Discord.
Do it.
I'm doing it. Tim, I'm sorry, I'm doing it. I gotta find it. Uh-oh.
Okay. So this is what I look like so far. I did white all here.
And it, like,
I went around the mouth part, right, all the way to this line over here, and then I did it on my mustache part, or that word that someone brought to us in Discord that I can't remember.
This is not my normal computer. This is a Mac. This is not my work computer.
Do we love a Mac? No, we
I
don't.
do love my Mac, but like trying to switch back and forth sometimes is like, what am I?
Ooh, too liquidy.
Here we go. Ta-da! There is Tim's face.
That was a good sip that I drank.
That's sippy sip.
Sip, sip.
That's a sippy sip. I'm eating pretzels today because I haven't eaten
Sauce.
or anything, and I was hungry.
Hunger. I
And then I'm
have,
making some chicken nuggets.
yes, I have a Reese's Take 5.
Oh heck yeah, those are good.
They are good. I'm excited. I might start munching on that during.
Ugh.
I love that Reese's is like, we're gonna do the same thing but in 15 different formats.
Yeah. Peanut butter and pretzels. Peanut butter and nougat. Peanut butter and like the list goes on. Nougat.
Oh, okay. This is a good segue to a story that Krista has.
I have.
Yes. I'm not sure where this is in Kansas, but there's a place called Bird Bridge. Dun, dun, dun. It's a preacher from a nearby town who teamed up with his mistress to murder his wife to allow them to be together. As such, the pair drugged his wife and killed her by pushing her car. Her car? They pushed her. Damn.
That's like some
Off the
muscular power
side
couple.
of Bird Bridge. It is said that to this day you can still hear the screams of the betrayed wife, and that sometimes you can even see her ghost walk to the shore out from the water.
That's
Ooh.
spooky. That is a good
Yeah.
segue into the story I have.
She has
So-
a spooky story of a bridge.
So back in Kansas, I was a big fan of bridges. I loved all of the old bridges. There were like old railroad bridges, old like cement bridges. I just like to go there and find new bridges. Well, I found this one bridge. It was called Witch Bitch Bridge. And basically, if you drove out onto the middle of this bridge, there was a lake on one side and a graveyard on the other.
Ooh.
It was said that this like family, I guess it was like a family, and like witches tried to take over them, and they like killed this whole family, but then the town people killed the witch that killed the family, and so it's all haunted, just a whole bunch of hauntings. And if you, similar to Jaylee's earlier story, like if you stop your car and get out and like leave your car unlocked but keep your keys on the dashboard,
Very specific, yeah.
yes, you have to keep your keys on the dashboard. The car is unlocked. Get out of your car. If you try to get back into your car is going to be locked.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That makes me so not comfy.
No, it was really spooky.
We have a guest. Oh, we get to see Tim. Ah!
Ooh, that's so good.
Very great, Tim. I love it that you went for it. Just put it in your beard, anyways.
Yes, sir. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to start going in with an outline because we got the white in, and now I think we need to start going in with some black. We're making big, bold moves, unless we want to start with red.
Decisions.
No, we're doing black. We're doing black because I can. So I'm using my number 3 again because I want to cover a lot of ground with this. Using liquid and cake mixture, making it very nice and thick with 2 C's. Slightly thick, not too thick.
Still working
Good.
on
Yes.
this part. Okay, so under.
Yep.
And then
Under.
how far over here? Just like visual.
Yep. All the way over to where your line ends on your cheek.
Okay, almost done.
You got it. Keep going.
You can do it.
I am just going to outline the outline
I'm gonna
in
outline
black.
my outline.
Yes. You'll see what I'm saying. I'm going to start where we started here and make a little chicka-chicka.
I like this track. This is a good one.
I find with these outlines that I'm about to do in black, the thinner, the better. And you want it to be not so straight, but kind of jagging. You want it to look natural.
Naturally.
Natural.
Nice. Okay, so one of my favorite subreddits to read is always like the No Sleep.
Yeah.
And they always have spooky, scary stories in there. And one of them, and I don't know, like some of them are probably fictitious. I'm assuming most of them are. But there was one in particular that really shook me. And I'm sure that tons of other people have talked about this one before, but I want to talk about it because it scares me. Is this guy supposedly is like a search and rescue, like canine unit person.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes into like deep forests to find like hikers who have gone missing. And the story basically goes that he was there on his first day and they were like 7 miles out of like civilization.
Mm-hmm.
And there's these random staircases that appear. And so they're
In the woods?
yeah, like they're just like if you would have like copy and pasted
Ooh.
like a set of stairs and then stuck them someplace else.
I hate
And he
that.
said like they're never the same like era, they're never the same like build type. So they're like some of them are concrete, some of them are wood, some of them are like carpeted. Like it just is what it is. And so he asked like his supervisor, he was like, "Oh, what is that?" And the supervisor just like looked at me and he was like, "Don't worry about it. But don't ever go near them."
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but then like nobody ever wanted to talk about it. So he tried to bring it up to like multiple different people and they're like, they just noped out of the conversation. And so then like other people started stacking on top of this and they're like, "Oh yeah, I've seen them too." And then there was like stories of people who had actually gone up them. And one of them was a woman who she went up the staircase and came back down. And then like 5 years had passed. Like she'd been missing for 5 years, even though she was only up there for like 5 seconds.
Some cult stuff.
Yeah, and then like other people said that they like heard people screaming if you went to the top of it, or you'd be followed by like a big shadow man. Like it was crazy, and I love that Reddit so much that I go on there quite frequently to scare myself. But that was like the one that has always stuck with me that I love talking about because I'm like, that is so cool and also terrifying.
Very spooky, yeah.
Yeah, like because I think it's rooted in just enough like real life. I've been deep in like the forest and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not moving away from the road because I could get lost for 10,000 years and never make my way back and have no idea
Yep.
where. This looks great, Tim. I'm really proud of you, dude. You're doing good.
You are doing great. So in my black outline, I made it, and now I've just put in like tiny little hairline cracks and fractures going into my normal side of my face. The illusion.
Dope. I like it.
Thanks.
We're doing good stuff here.
Yeah.
I feel like Tim knows his way around a paintbrush. He's like
Yeah.
holding that thing like a pro, spinning it around.
I mean, he's been watching for 3 weeks.
I know. Become a pro in 3 weeks with happy little faces.
Honestly, that's my face painter guarantee.
That's our slogan.
Ugh.
You doing okay, Jaylee?
Yeah.
The white is really taking it out of her.
Yeah,
like, she's
because I
making a
want it to
lot.
look even. And I just like patchy.
Yeah. Don't worry. It looks more even on screen than it does in real life.
True.
The lighting is always, lighting will either save you or break you.
That's true.
That looks great, Tim.
Does Tim's looking
I
like
haven't even like
very white, very on
had
fire.
time
Have
to
we
look
gotten-
at Tim.
I need to check. We
He's
haven't.
doing great.
There we go.
Here we go. I'll set that there. Okay. I haven't even started this black yet. So
It's okay. So thin black line following your line that you made earlier. And then I just did hairline fractures throughout, just kind of randomly. Just make it spooky. And then I'm gonna go into the mouth part with some black next. Okay.
mouth.
Mouth.
Do a mouthful.
Mouth.
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 Wow.
We are 5.
This is why the teeth weren't really necessary. Teeths, the teethers weren't
I got
really
an Izzy
necessary.
update. Izzy, that looks great.
Yeah,
Oh,
is
Izzy's
he
looks
looking
like-
good?
Yes, it looks like a mystical forest. His hair looks great too. It kind of, his cracks look more like a mystical like tree, and I really like that. How cool.
I love that.
You guys are so cool.
We're here with mystical clowns in the trees. Mystical
mystical
forest clowns.
I love that the
Forest
boys
clowns.
are just like shoving it into their beards. They're like, fuck it.
As a
It'll
girl.
wash out.
Yeah, it's water based, hopefully.
Yeah, we're not super sure what the boys bought.
I don't condone it, but I'm glad they're doing it.
Right? Oh, fun.
Oh, the concentration.
Yeah, this one is advanced. I
We were forewarned.
warned y'all.
You're just doing little squigglies. Little squigs.
Make
Yes.
it all cracked and broken like my soul. Yay!
Cool.
Don't mind my mouth part right now. It looks silly.
Yeah, it's okay.
Anyway.
I have a spooky scary about the rental house I lived in Pittsburgh.
Yes,
Do you want to hear this story?
absolutely.
Of course.
Okay, so I lived in a 1-bedroom house that was super duper old. I rented from this super cute old lady who I would literally spend 2 hours on the phone with.
Sorry, I'm going in with my black sponge,
Go ahead.
black cake, and I'm going to cover up all those teefers that we did earlier.
I'm just gonna cover them back up. Okay, so this woman was so nice. She was so sweet. And this was like the house that her dad built for them to grow up in. And when I showed up to look at the house, she told me that she normally doesn't rent to college students because, you know, we're reckless and party and stuff. Whatever.
No.
Not college students.
Right? Come
Not
on.
theater college students.
No, we
So-
would never.
We would never do any of those things.
Uh-uh.
So she told me that the only reason it was for rent was because the old man, well, he wasn't like super old, but he lived there for like 5 to 10 years, and he had a heart attack in the house,
Oh, God.
was transported to the hospital where he died. So they had to clean it out, and she got it back up for rent. And then the couple that lived there before me,
At least he didn't die in the house.
right, but like the fact that he had the heart attack that like caused him to die in the house was spooky enough for me.
True.
5 spooky.
So then she told me that there was a young couple who lived there before that just all of a sudden like up and left. Like they completely just were like, nope, and left. So I was like, okay, like whatever, didn't think anything of it and was just like, cool. So I noticed like within the first month, like some of my stuff would just go randomly missing. Like, and I'm one that does forget where I leave things quite frequently, but there's certain things that I don't.
Yes.
So I had this like Bluetooth like headset thing that connected to my phone that my dad made me use when I was driving back and forth between Colby and Pittsburgh, because that's an 8-hour drive. And he was like, you need to focus. You're going to be tired because you're driving for 8 straight hours. And I was like, okay.
Good point, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah. So I always kept it on the corner of my like TV stand because I always knew where it was.
Yeah.
And it went missing one day. And so I tore apart the entire house, thought like maybe I've lost it in some stoner super or something. Like I'll find it. So I looked and tore apart the whole house, could not find it. And then 3 months later, I found it clear beside my bed, like just laying on the floor beside my nightstand. And I was like, that's really weird because I never put it in my bedroom ever because I knew I'd lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one night, it was like 2:00 in the morning or something. And I was walking to the bathroom and there's like this little lip that's right between the like hallway and the bathroom. Bless you. Damn. And so I was walking and like, I'm a pretty clumsy person, but normally not when I'm like in my own house that I've lived in at this point for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I all of a sudden like fell over and smacked my knee on the very sharp corner of
Fell
this little
over
lip.
or were pushed by a ghost.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think that this ghost, who I lovingly named Paul,
Love Paul.
pushed my ass over because then it split open my knee a little bit, right? So now I'm cussing, crying. It's 2 a.m. I'm crawling into the bathroom to get a Band-Aid. Like, I'm just sad about life. I put on the Band-Aid and everything's fine. And then the next day, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to pull off the Band-Aid so I can look at it. I pulled it off and the shape of like the blood, like spatter in the Band-Aid was in a cross.
Oh,
Like a sideways cross.
wow. I love that. That's
So I was like,
spooky.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Okay.
That's super.
So I don't know if you can tell, but I left a little bit of, I guess, skin color right around where the mouth is. You can't really tell, but I definitely outlined it. Right here and then down here. This is like the lip part. So this is like the inside of the mouth and this will be the lip.
So
Lip,
leave
lip,
a little
lip.
skin.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try my best. You just went through with a cake.
Yep, cake. And so what I did first, I used a cake to kind of just block out some color. And then I went in with my brush to get it to be a little darker and to get into the detail areas, like the really thin corners here and up here.
Ooh. This looks great.
Does it look like...
Ooh. I hate it. I'm gonna love it, but I hate it.
Yes, that's what I'm
I
going
didn't
for.
really leave any lip.
That's okay. You can put it in after the fact.
Okay.
Ooh. We got somebody came up with some more clown history. Do we want to hear it?
Yes, always.
It's this comes from Zather. I'm probably saying that wrong terribly. I'm so sorry. Clowns is that they possibly came from ancient Greek and Roman comedies. Later tragedies got more popular, and it might be that the clowns changed with it, or that suppressed cultures got into the mix. Since conquered people had to forsake their gods and rites, they often took the similar allowed rites. In the very past, carnivals were days when people dressed very scary to frighten the spirit of the winter, so spring may come. Perhaps this got mixed into it.
Perhaps.
Erica, where's your clown face? Olivia.
Where's your clown face?
I don't like clowns. I probably would not have participated in
I
this
like
even
that
if I was.
It's why is it censored? Erica, where's my face?
I got to
Um,
Do you have clowns?
She already wearing it. Yeah, thanks, Ez. This is my clown face. Do you like it?
I'm gonna go in with the black around my eyeball. It's gonna be blended, so we're gonna do black first.
In the
and
meantime,
then, yes, keep on going.
I have another scary Kansas fact.
Oh,
Give
hey.
it, give it.
I wish I had like a noise thing, like
We need, like, an
anytime I
alarm.
said something spooky. In the 1800s, an old farmer owned a particular plot of land that town officials had been trying to get him to sell, but he continually refused. One day, as he was collecting water from a well on his property, somebody snuck up behind him and pushed him in. A week
shit.
later, when town officials stopped by his farm to try to convince him to sell again, they noticed an awful smell coming up from the well, which then they promptly boarded up. Today, that very same well sits in the middle of the Alma Cemetery, and it is said that if you sit on the boarded up well, now known as the Devil's Chair, you will never be seen again.
The Devil's Chair.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
in Kansas.
Oh my god,
That
that's
is
too
creepy.
funny. Okay, so I went around my eyeball. Now I look like a raccoon, but I'm going to use this trusty Q-tip and I'm going to blend it down and up, which
Oh,
by what I mean by that is I'm going to take it, I'm going to blend this going in a downwards stroke. I hate
And
that word.
she said that she didn't think she was going to use the Q-tip.
And here I am, I'm using it. You want to do this when the paint is still fairly fresh, so you don't have to wet your Q-tip. But look, see, it's making it streaky.
Okay.
Warren.
Yes. I'm gonna put more color up here, but this is just the first level of blending, and since I'm already using all of my black, I thought, what the hell, let's go for it.
Oh, gross! Void Bearer just put something really nasty here in the comments.
Give it.
Okay, it says man goes to doctor, says he's depressed, says life seems harsh and cruel, says he feels all alone in a threatening world, what lies ahead is vague and uncertain. Doctor says treatment is simple. There's a great clown, Paralysis, yep, Paralysis is in town tonight. Go and see him. That should pick you up. Man bursts into tears, says the doctor. I am Paralysis.
Oh, that's sad. That means clowns are sad on the inside.
I take back what I said about. No, I really don't. I'm sorry, you still scare me, but I feel for the person underneath.
Like the Joker.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
I do too.
My mom did not
So
like that
good.
movie. She thought it was like
Watch
really
it
dark
again.
and twisted, and I was like, yeah,
I
that's
mean-
like the whole point.
That's the point, yeah. What? Come on, Mom.
She was like, it's really messed up, and I was like, yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yes, and.
And then it made me feel really bad for people who actually have that, not disease, that's not the right word.
But yeah, like syndrome or whatever.
Yeah, of like the uncontrollable laughing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it makes me feel really bad for them. Like, I feel you.
Okay, my mouth is done. That took me 5 years.
Yay.
Q-tip, black around the eyeballs.
Yeah, first use your brush and then use your Q-tip. Black.
So use the brush to put it there, and you
Yeah,
you're using
and
the
then
Q-tip to
use
just
the
kind of blend
Q-tip.
it.
Yes.
Is this-
Exactly.
Cake and liquid.
Yes.
Ooh.
You're never gonna just use liquid usually. You always want to slap it in with some cake, unless you want something really, really runny. Which
I like saying the word.
cake.
You said you didn't like the word stroke?
Stroke. Not when. No, I don't think so. No.
I don't like it.
Stroke.
Ooh. Say it to me better, baby. Oh.
Okay, so show me the eyeball. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't do that.
You just like do a circle around the eye.
Ah!
Yeah, make it look a little raccoony. So I did one swoop under, and then I made it go all the way to like, I don't know, where your lid is, like that crease where you would normally put eyeshadow. To all the boys watching, I know you don't normally put eyeshadow on your eye, but go to your eyeshadow line.
Go to your eyeshadow line. Yeah, Tim, figure that out where your eyeshadow line is. You're doing great.
Yeah, I have no worries for Tim. He is killing it.
He is. Look at him go.
I
I
know.
actually see him go right now. That's awesome. He looks very concentrated.
A++.
Oh, there you go.
Krista approved. After all this black, we're going to use red, but I will wait for Jaylee.
Was he gonna be like blood red? Like blood. That's like my favorite part in Zootopia when she's like, and
Blood and death.
it's so funny to me.
I watched Zootopia on Easter because it was about a bunny.
I love that
My
movie.
favorite part about that little section is the tiger guy who's doing all the tech by himself. I was like, you get it.
He's killing it. The little sounds he's doing.
Yes.
That
good.
movie, that is a great movie. I don't care what anybody says. I love that movie.
It's excellent. Nick Wilde is so sweet.
Yes.
He loves Judy so much.
Damn, I love that movie.
And I didn't realize, because I'm dumb,
I
but
think I went too hard on it. But
no, it looks great. It looks great.
That looks great, guys. You're doing great.
Judy's like almost 30. Did you know that? Yeah.
old lady.
Yeah, because at the beginning she was 9, but then it says when she's doing her police academy training, it says 15 years later. I'm like, damn.
Oh, damn.
Had no
She works
idea.
hard.
For real. Okay, red. So I'm
Red.
going in red liquid on my brush.
Wait
Red
a
cake.
second.
What?
She was 9 plus 15.
Yeah.
She's 24.
Almost 30. That
She's the same age as us.
she's young.
Almost 30.
I'm gonna be 26 this year. I'm almost 30.
I'm gonna be 24 in August. Woo.
Krista has an exponential.
Existential.
Existential.
Exponential.
Damn, you're all old. Shut up, Izzy.
I'm having a time. I'm gonna be so old. Okay.
Okay.
Red.
Red
Red.
cake and red.
The liquid.
Oh,
Mix
yes.
it all in.
Yes.
Both.
Throw it
Yes.
up in the pot, and what do you get? You get blood.
With a 3?
Yeah. With a 3 still. We're going to do our lips now. Our lips that are
Man.
not our lips.
It's gonna be a long one, boys and girls. Buckle on up.
Buckle in. We're on a trip.
Oh shit.
A long, strange face paint trip.
Okay. In
that
the
the
meantime,
1922?
this one's spooky because I've been here before
Oh.
in Chanute.
Oh.
Oh, I
There
love.
is- Allegedly a haunted Walmart supercenter. According to legend, when the Walmart was being built, a man died in the parking lot. Now his presence haunts the Walmart.
Oh
He's
no,
said to
the
often
Walmart.
linger in the children's aisle where he misplaces items and lures children away from their parents, and they are never seen again.
Lures. Oh my gosh,
The
I'm gonna
Phantom
have
is
to sneeze.
also said to appear every Halloween.
Dope.
He just sounds like some creepy guy who's kidnapping children in the Chanute Walmart and blaming it on a ghost, to be
Right.
honest.
We have a Joker quote from Shadow of the Bat, number 37. Do you want to read it?
Yeah.
It says, "In my dream, the world had suffered a terrible disaster. A black haze shut out the sun, and the darkness was alive with the moans and screams of wounded people. Suddenly, a small light glowed." Bless you. That was not part of the quote.
So you're doing just red all around the black?
Just
Just a thin red?
There you go.
Okay.
And then it says, "Suddenly, a small light glowed. A candle flicked into life, symbol of hope for millions. A single tiny candle shining in the ugly dark. I laughed, and it blew out." I
Damn.
like that one.
This is a cute song.
Oh, this is kind of cool the way that it's like stroking in Tim's beard. It kind of like is
Stroking.
Are you okay?
I just keep sneezing.
Oh, it looked like you tried to like snort cocaine off the.
Tim,
No, I'm just dying.
my beautiful Tim, I can't concentrate on multiple things at once, so I haven't been able to watch you, but I'm sure you are doing so good.
It's okay, I got you. I'm watching him. I see you, Tim.
Okay, so I know I said thin, but like right on your chin, it's going to be just a little bit thicker, like to give the illusion of a bottom lip.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Sunday breakfast in bed. Strawberry jam on some bread. And if
The song's gonna make me hungry.
doing anything today, then
I like it.
go ahead.
I love it.
No, keep it coming, DJ. Come on.
Oh no!
It's because I start talking. It's when I stop. It's when I shut up. That it,
Oh,
My
it
internet
has
died.
a trigger.
You're mine.
It's cute.
If you ever feeling blue,
well, I thought it did, but now I'm not sure.
we just pick up
I think
left off, then
God Curtis is teasing us with some
Wow.
jams.
So
What a jam tease.
whoa.
There we go. Coming back in strong.
My computer just died on my big one, so I've lost
Oh
him.
no.
I've lost a stream. I don't know what's happening.
Oh no.
Look at you guys.
I mean, we're still here.
Yeah, it's just on my big one. My big computer has a problem, but I don't know what it is.
On the top lip, I'm giving the illusion of a top lip as well. So
you're
it'll
doing
have
like
a little
bow?
bit of a Cupid's, yeah. A
Okay.
Cupid's bow up top. Just very slightly though. Not crazy. We're not doing Queen. What is that? Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland? We're not doing that.
What a bop.
Just kidding. No bops for you.
Every time. Okay, so I've got Tim back. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
good.
I'm sorry, Lovely's in the chat. I'm still trying to get you back. Oh, there they are.
Get them back. Get them back.
Get
Woo.
get on back. I remember once going ghost hunting in a cemetery
Ooh.
with a friend who was super superstitious. And we had one of those ghost hunting apps, which is total hogwash, by the way. But it basically is an app that senses spirits around you. And so, like, you'll be walking, and I was, fucking with my friend. And I downloaded one of these apps, and it said that there were, like, a spirit behind us.
Mm.
And I was like, Ellie, there's one right behind us. It's following us. Do you hear the crumple in the leaves? And I turned around really dramatically to like face this spirit, and I fell in a hole. I stepped into like a rabbit hole or something and actually scared myself, and I like screamed and fell over, and she was like, "We're getting the fuck out of here."
Is that like one of those instant karma moments where like you're
Yeah.
trying to be kind of cute and funny or kind of be an asshole and then
And then I do myself
Shit.
dirty.
Absolutely. Okay, so we got the red around the mouth. Now
oh
I'm
my
gonna go
god,
in.
Tim is really getting into it now.
I love this. Now I'm gonna do red on the nose, and I'm probably gonna hate this because my allergies are just
Welcome to allergy season, the
to
spookiest
here.
season of all.
for real. Pollen
Yeah, no shit.
will haunt your ass.
Okay, what you doing?
Here I go.
Together. You can do it.
Nose.
Oh, here I go. Here I go. I said, "What's my weakness? Clouds."
Sorry, I got Izzy's picture.
Is it good?
So good. It's so funny. He put help me, where did I go wrong? But I don't think you went wrong at all. I think it looks great. I am a little concerned about your Walmart face paints, bud, but
Nope. We're
okay.
It's great. It's great. You just keep it going.
I'm worried about what that's doing to his poor skin more than.
As long as he washes after.
Well, last time he got it on his lips, and he told me that it felt. Hold on, I'll get the quote for you. That Izzy put in here. Maybe my computer is slow as molasses now.
So what I'm doing with this nose is I'm going in with the liquid and the cake mixture. I'm doing it all over my nose, but then I'm going to blend it up.
Nice.
So it's not going to be a straight red nose. It's going to be blended. And I'm going to use my Q-tip that I said.
All the way up.
Started at the bottom and now we're here.
Exactly.
So Izzy said that it felt like he put Novocaine on his lips.
What the fuck?
After he got the Walmart face paint that he was using on his lips from last week's look. So if you're not super sure about what the products you are using, maybe don't put them around your eye or on your lips. We also
Beauty's
cannot be held
pain.
responsible for what happens.
Yes. I'm not advocating it.
I have no money
Okay.
to be sued with.
So you're putting it.
Yes. So I'm going to try to do it.
Are you okay, Daly? You look like you
Yeah.
got...
I
I'm
meant
going-
to gesture and I accidentally really painted.
I'm going to make this part really, really red right here. Like so, where my nose is right here. We're going to go really red, and then it's going to go up to not so red, but still red, because
You're gonna spread it with the Q-tip to kind of
spread it with the Q-tip. Blend it, but don't blend it away.
Tim is going ham with that blending.
Hell yeah. You gotta.
That's great. Wow.
I also have a darker red that I'm going to go in with, just to give it some dimensions. If you do not have a darker red, if you just want to blend some of your red into a baby bit of black, you can do that.
A baby bit.
Baby bit. Just a little baby bit.
Baby bit.
So that's what I'm doing. With this darker red, I'm going to just use it as shadow. Right there. You see, you can't even really see it, but like, that's the point.
Making your nostrils flail a little
Yes.
bit. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Does anybody have any scary stories they'd like to share?
Any spooky paranormal?
I don't know. I've been around like a lot of old mining sites in like Colorado, up in the mountains, and sometimes you just get weird vibes, but nothing too spooky's ever happened.
My house was haunted. My old house. Did I tell you guys that?
No.
So I named him Herbert.
That's a good name.
Yeah, he was an old man. He lived upstairs, where I lived in this. So in my upstairs, there were 3 rooms plus a few closets, and he lived in one of the closets.
Ooh.
And I remember going to the bathroom one night downstairs and looking like up the stairs, and the stairs were dark, but up like almost to the top of the stairs, I saw this silvery white outline of a man in a plaid shirt
Oh.
just standing there
Hanging out.
hanging out, and that was the first time I saw him. But I also saw, like on those paranormal shows, those little orbs, the light orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a few of those in my time living there. And like shit would always go crazy. Like the DVD player would suddenly like open and close and open and close.
just what movie are we watching? What movie are we watching?
Yeah. And like the lamps would do that too, where they would like turn on and off. So he was
Ooh, I hate
was
that.
mischievous, but he
I
didn't
don't like that.
hurt me or anything.
Oh, I have a sleep paralysis story. Do you want to hear that one?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Real quick, Krista, can you remind me what you did with the dark red again? And then I want to hear the sleep paralysis.
Yes, the dark red I'm using as a shadow. So what I did, I just did the under part of my nose around
Okay.
my nostrils, and I'm also going to outline the lips a little bit with the dark red.
Okay, sleep paralysis. Go.
Okay, so this was like I was in high school still. It was probably like my junior year. I had this like dreamception happening. So it was like Inception, where I had the dream that I was like getting chased by somebody, and then I got shot in both of my knees.
Oh my god.
In this dream, I like woke up on the couch and I was like, wow, my knees really hurt. And then I'm standing in the kitchen talking to my mom about that, about this dream that I had just had. And she looked at me like dead ass in the face and she goes, you know, you're having a dream right now. And I was like, what?
Ooh.
Yeah, so in my dream, I like rolled over. So then this is like the third part of the dream. I like rolled over in bed and there was this like really tall shadow man with like a not detective hat, like Indiana Jones style hat
Mm-hmm.
and like a black trench coat. And he's just like standing over the bed and then he starts to bend down towards me and I try to like scream to like get somebody to come help me. And then I woke up and I was still facing, like I was laying in the exact way that like that's where the man would have been standing that was just in that dream before.
That's so spooky.
Oh yeah, I hated it. I like for like 2 weeks I was like freaked out. I didn't want to sleep like on that side of the bed, so I like completely and totally like slept backwards on my bed, so I would lay on the right side but I'd be facing the opposite wall.
Holy crap.
Yeah, like sleep paralysis is not fun, like for anybody who has dealt with it. This looks great.
We have the lips outlined in the dark. We have my under nose outlined in the dark red as well. I need to look at my reference photo, but I believe we're also going to put the dark red around the part on your eyeball, and we're going to blend that as well. I'm also mixing my liquid red with my dark red just to give it a new flavor of red.
Ooh, some flavor.
Some flavor.
Do not eat
Flavor
paints.
flav.
Don't eat paints. Please don't eat paints.
So this red, I'm just putting at the outside of where I blended. So right here. And I'm going to blend that right now so it doesn't go anywhere.
Ooh. We're making some cool little shadowy things in the eye.
See.
Wow. This is interesting. Tim's over here with
I'm
a
like
fun
thinking
brush.
of the memes where with the guy putting the clown makeup on his face.
Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. And then I'm also going to go over the top of my eyeshadow part where I blended the black before. I'm also going to do the same thing, but towards the corner of my eye to like the middle of my eye. Not completely around, I don't think.
Wow.
That's to be determined.
This is looking really cool.
Whew.
I'm highly impressed by this one. Jaylee, you doing okay?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of concentration.
It's an intricate one.
You're doing great. You're doing amazing. It looks awesome.
I'm worried.
I just was over here watching Tim with a foundation brush going back in and doing some more white, which was
A
great
plus.
to watch him smearing on with a foundation brush like white. It was great.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is what my eyeball looks like now. You can see where I put the reds in. It just gives it a little bit more.
Depth.
So you put it around the outside and then blended it?
Yep, right here on. Oh fuck!
No, fuck. It looks cool. It's fine. Just leave it.
It's okay. I'll fix it. It's
Like a
gonna
red
be fine.
teardrop. It's like crying
So-
blood.
Yes. So right here on the outside and on the inside corner. I'm going to just
Inside corner.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Well, these are clowns.
yeah, spooky, scary clown.
Clown. Help. Oh no, Izzy has sent out another help warning. Oh no, you look great, honey.
So
Yes.
under here, and then where? The inside corner. So
Inside corner of the top, right here.
like
Yes.
and then blend.
And then blend down. I'm gonna just cover this part that I made red with some white real quick. I'm gonna act like nothing happened.
It's fine. It's all fine. Izzy, I think it looks great. I don't know why you look like you're crying in this photo, but it looks great to me. Oh, Pacho36 had a good idea, Krista. They said you could just add some stitches into it with your little oopsies.
You know, I'm gonna. So Pennywise's signature red is definitely gonna go through that area. So it's gonna get covered up anyway, but I am a perfectionist and I wanted it to look better. So there it is, gone. Oopsie, gone.
All done, all the way. I have to scratch my eyeball.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
I noticed when I put my contacts in this morning that there was a little tiny chunk missing out of the side of my contacts, and I was like, that's probably a problem.
Yikes. Oops.
I
Uh-oh.
only have 2 months left of contacts, though, so I really need to call the eye doctor first thing tomorrow and be like, hey,
Yes, you do.
I need some contacts.
Okay. So if you have a dark gray, we're gonna go in with some gray next.
I do not. Time to make it.
Time to make it.
You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, omnipresent Curtis, are you there? Can we take maybe a 5-minute break? Okay.
I need my coffee.
Hi everyone. We're gonna take a 5-minute break.
As if they didn't hear us just ask the omnipotent Curtis for a 5-minute break.
So this is where we're gonna pause for right now. We're not gonna do the gray yet. We're gonna take a 5-minute and we'll be right back.
Da-da-da-da!
Hello, welcome back. Was that 5 minutes?
I don't know. I didn't keep track.
I know, no one kept track.
I just
but
had
that's
to
okay.
pee, so I ran.
I know. So, like I said before the break, we're gonna go in with a dark gray. And I'm gonna pull up my reference pic. So this, I do not want it to be very, what's the word? Prominent. This is just to give your face paint depth and just to add a few more shadows. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna go in with my gray. I have a number 2 brush and I'm using my dark gray. If you don't think your gray is dark enough, mix it with some black.
Oh, here. I'll join in.
Yeah, I need to create a dark gray
Which way does
real
it go?
quick.
This way?
This is my dark gray. See, it looks almost black.
I don't know where the center is. Can you see it?
That's a good pretzel stick.
I just saw Jaylee doing it, so I wanted to join in, but all I had was a pretzel.
Good job.
Thank you.
So we're gonna take our dark gray from where our nose begins on the side. I'll do it and then you can follow. And we're just gonna make a swoop going up, following the line of our mouth, basically.
Mouth.
Mouth with an F. So here we go. No fear. This is our
No
big
fear.
bold move. Here it goes.
Make a big boy move. You can do it. Woo!
Oop, there it was.
Boy
Just
move.
like that.
Okay.
And then we're gonna blend it.
We're gonna blend it.
Because I have these Q-tips and so I have to use them. Just give it a good little blend.
While
Or
you're
not.
blending, do you want to hear another scary story someone posted in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, so this is from Zikter. I'm butchering that so bad. I'm so sorry. It says, my sister and me had seen a horror film when we were very young when our parents were away. And arms came out of walls when it was dark and caught and killed people. What made it worse is that my parents came home as the film was at its halfway time, so we couldn't watch the ending. We feared walls in the dark for many months after. Yeah.
If you just mix your white and your black, Izzy, you can make a dark gray.
Okay, can you show me the side of your face? The line that you made? Okay.
It's just a big swoopy line.
Big swoopy line from the nose.
Yep, from the nose. From right here where your nose starts. Whoop. And then I blended it, and now I'm gonna go back in and just kind of go in where I blended it and make that line a little bit harder.
So just blend it like with a Q-tip?
With the Q-tip right along it, right along the line.
We can see Izzy's pictures now on the screen. That's cute.
And here I go, I'm blending it once more.
Are you using both sides of the Q-tip to be responsible?
Yes.
Thank you. Save the planet.
Saving it.
One Q-tip at a time.
One Q-tip at a time.
You know what else is scary to me? The fact that I was always taught to use Q-tips on your ears to clean out earwax, and then I was told as an adult that is very wrong and you should not do that.
Yeah, but guess what? I still do it.
It feels orgasmic.
It's so nice.
Well, then
my
what are you
ears get
supposed to do?
so itchy.
That's my thing, though. If you're not supposed to use a Q-tip, then what am I supposed to do to get that nasty earwax out of my ear?
Exactly. Apparently, you're just supposed to let it sit,
Ew.
right? Gross.
Okay.
Okay, so you blend it and then you go through the middle again.
Yep. And then I blended it again to get a good, nice blend. And I'm going to do the same thing, but right under my eyeball.
So growing up, I loved the movie The Little Mermaid. But I hated the ending with Ursula getting all big bitch, you know? So I would watch the movie all the way to that point, and then I would stop it and, you know, rewind the VCR back to the beginning.
Back in the days of VCR.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because my mom, it was a rule in our house, like once you're done watching a movie, you rewind it.
Yeah.
And so I would watch it, and then Ursula would start getting big and spooky, and I'm like, that's it. That's all.
That's the movie.
I never made it through E.T. because he scared the absolute living shit out of me.
Him dying. That was sad for me.
Ugh.
He got all pale and disgusting.
I just
Spoiler alert.
scared me.
Cobra Kai wants me to.
I've never seen.
No.
Cobra Kai wants you to what?
It wants.
karate?
No. Cobra Kai just wants me on set.
Oh,
I don't want to, though.
that sounds like fun.
It is, but with COVID, it's just not worth it going to the testing days and then quarantining, and then you're only making 80 over 8, so
Yeah.
not for me.
Damn.
Okay, so I did that, the dark gray under my eyeball, made a little line, and then I blended it, and then I made another little line
Ooh.
over top of that line, and then I blended it again.
It's all about blending.
You gotta get the blends just right.
Yeah, I'm never good at that part either.
Whatever, your makeup is always on point.
Oh,
Like,
thank
just
you.
your normal ass makeup.
Oh my god,
It's
there's
true.
sometimes though when I get off
It's
of camera
true.
and I look at it again, I'm like, oh wow, we did not blend our eyeshadow today. Glad that didn't show up.
Can I see it again, Krista? Okay.
Look at the face, look at the face, look at the face. Tim is doing great over there in the corner. We love that.
I'm also, while I'm just waiting, I'm going to make the black around my eye a little more blacker because when I blended it, it turned gray.
Same.
So I'm just making the part that's right around my eye black. I'm not touching the blended part.
I got dark grays under my eyes with it, usually without any painting. Bro, same. I felt that in my soul.
Same, honestly. That's why I picked this to just
if I
hide my
calculate
under
how much
eyes.
money I spent on concealer in a year, I don't even want to know. I probably would have like 3 Shetland ponies as much money as I spent on concealer.
Okay, so I just went in, made it a little darker. That's all. That is all. Now we're going to go in with some red again. We're almost there. We're actually almost there. Are you guys excited?
Oh, really?
Well,
Ooh.
we have to do the teeth still. That's going to be the biggest hurdle to get through. The teethies, because these teethies are very spooky, and they are not like your normal teethies. They are advanced teethies.
Advanced teeths.
Yep.
I think we're almost due for another scary Kansas story as soon as I finish.
Oh yeah, I want to hear another spooky, doopy Kansas story.
I mean, it's hard to beat a haunted Walmart.
That is true. In Kansas?
Yeah,
Damn.
in Chanute.
We have had quite a few murders out around by like where I live, but that's just normal straight up murder.
Just a few murders.
Just a few. No big deal.
My dad, when he was growing up, it was like 3 miles, I think, from where I live.
I found one that's really sad.
Oh no.
You gotta tell it.
It's like racist a little bit.
Oh.
It's the legend of Molly's Hollow. In Jackson Park, it is said that the ghostly figure of a young girl named Molly haunts the grounds. The story tells that Molly was an African-American woman who had fallen deeply in love with a white man. However, the townsfolk did not approve. Soon after the relationship was discovered, Molly went missing and was later found hanging from a tree in this very park. And oftentimes, park goers will see the silhouette of a hanging body in that very same tree.
That is very sad and
It's really sad.
racist. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this red.
And
You
now we're
find
gonna
lots
move
of
past it.
racism here in the Midwest.
Yeah, no shit.
So we're gonna do Pennywise's iconic red lines that go up through his eyeballs. So to do this, we're gonna make some big bold moves, right?
Okay.
His red lines start at the edge of his mouth, so right here. But I am going to, instead of starting here, I'm more comfortable with doing a downward swoop than an upward swoop. So I'm going to start in the middle of my eye. So if you're just looking at yourself, where your eye starts, like your iris, yeah?
Yeah.
That is the middle of your eye, and that's where you're gonna start. And you're gonna bring it. Big bold moves. Here we go.
You can do it.
We're
You can
gonna
do
swoop it. Just like that. Bang.
Wow. And have it meet the corner of your mouth.
Yep, meet in the corner of your mouth. Your painted mouth, not your real mouth.
You got it, Jaylee. You can do it. I believe in you.
Okie dokie.
Here she goes.
Oh, here she goes. Watch out, world. She's dressed like a clown.
Yep.
Kinda. Okay.
Okay.
Jaylee.
That's a thick line.
It's a thick one. It's a
You
thick
can do it.
boy.
I love that Jaylee's is like a little reveal because she pulls the thing away and we get to see it. Watch out!
Okay, and then now that we did the under part, we have to do the upper part. We're gonna find the middle, just like we did for the bottom, and you have to make a match.
That looks nice.
Yes.
Jaylee.
Yes,
Yay.
ma'am.
Cute.
We have to make the match, so they have to start in the exact same spot, but
Okay.
on the upper top. Because
Upper top.
if your upper top does not meet your lower bottom, then your eyes are going to look whack.
That's whack.
That was very like 80s rap right there. It's gonna look wet.
So I'm not starting. I'm starting where I blended, not in the very black, kind of like in the middle gray part. That's where I'm going to find my middle. Again, where your iris starts, and you want to line it up as much as possible, or again, it's going to look whack. And you're just going to go up and kind of towards the center.
Jaylee's like, I'm not moving until I see what that looks like.
Yeah. I'm not taking any chances.
I don't blame her. Tim has also paused to see what's going to happen.
And this is through the eyebrow.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
That looks
okay.
wonderful. Kaylee, you can do it. You can do
I'm
it.
making it darker and thicker, but
And
I
you
will do
can-
that so you guys
You
can
can do it. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for it. Yeah, Tim, there you go. That looks good.
Big bold moves, boys.
Izzy, I haven't seen yours yet, but I will in a minute when you send it to me.
Don't you worry. We haven't forgotten about Izzy.
No, Izzy, we know you're still in there somewhere. He has been a little more quiet trying to get this accomplished today, which is funny.
You. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Got another Izzy. There he is.
How's
Oh, yeah, buddy. He's doing good. It looks great. I like it. Our artistic liberties being taken. That's fair.
That's A-okay. We love
That is
artistic
fair.
liberties.
We actually were having a cute little discussion. I got punched in the eye. You did not. We were having a cute little discussion, Izzy, about we like how chunky your beard is with all of the paint in it. That we really get a nice close-up of in these pictures you're sending us. We love a chunky beard. Jaylee is taking it slow and steady so that she
That's
can-
okay. I'm going to go in with my black liquid and black cake, and I'm going to make my eyebrow a little, I guess I'm just gonna make it happen.
Oh.
Yes! That looks great.
Yay.
Cute.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
I have
going
trouble
in.
getting over my eyebrow.
Yeah, I'm just going in with the black over the top part of my eyebrow, like the very top, and I'm going to make it kind of arch.
Like an eyebrow?
Yes, but like a
Like a pointy eyebrow?
scary eyebrow.
Spooky the eyebrows. We have another spooky, scary story in the chat. What do we want to read it?
Yes. Oh, it's from Peter. Peter, I'm so happy that you're here.
Yes.
Happy that you're doing better. Peter is one of our cult GMs. If you guys ever go on our YouTube channel and check out The Experiment, Peter is really, really good at telling a scary story. Anyways, continue. I had to flex Peter real
That's
quick.
all right. We can flex Peter. We can always flex him. It
I
says
don't-
one of many haunted stories from my county in Sweden. Several powerful widows have been in charge at Apperton's, I'm going to butcher all of this, Herregard. And some believe that they are still in charge. One of them was Princess Sarah Kajsa Lowenhelm. She is said to have danced herself to death with the devil straight through the floor and left behind a bloodstain that cannot be washed away.
That's badass. How
That's
come everything in
kinda awesome.
Sweden is just like infinitely spookier?
Love Sweden.
They're so good at being
Okay, so I just took the black and I went up right over my eyebrow,
Okay.
and I just made it kind of thin and arched. Yeah, thin and spooky. Word. That's my aesthetic.
You're doing great over there, Tim. It looks great.
We're almost there. We're gonna do the teeth, and then that's really it.
And then it's chicken nugget time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I've noticed that I have patterns in my life, and chicken nuggets is definitely one of those patterns.
You don't say. Actually, before I do the teeth, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna shadow with some gray some more. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna take the Q-tip that I've already used with the gray to blend it.
Far up on my eyebrow.
No, you're good. That looks great. And I'm just gonna follow this line that we did with the black, and I'm going to
Yeah.
shadow it with the dark gray. But I'm just going to use Q-tip, water, and cake.
Oh my god, I can't type. And they've disappeared into the mirrors. What will we see when they return? We never know. I lost it there for a second. I'm sorry. My
Oh.
sanity flew out the window.
This 126-year-old hotel in Overland Park
Oh,
has
no.
certainly seen its share of tragedies and terror. The original owner was suddenly killed when run over by a horse and cart, and during an unexplained 1983 fire, it said that witnesses glimpsed the devil in the flames. An old schizophrenic man who lived in the hotel frequently also claims to have seen a woman in white hovering in his room on numerous occasions. However, when he would reach out to her, she would instantly vanish.
Ew. I don't like
Okay,
that.
so all I did
It's a lot
was
of
just
stuff
kind
in one
of
hotel.
go in and I'm blending it and I'm kind of dabbing. But it almost looks messy. See? Like I'm not really getting it totally opaque in any areas. I'm just kind of blending and making it look shadowy
Okay.
onto the white.
With a Q-tip.
With a Q-tip.
Q-tip powers.
This is what it looks like.
Tim is making
Bang.
kissy faces to his wife. How cute.
Switch, switch.
That wasn't spooky. That was adorable.
Wholesome.
We love wholesome.
We love it. Okay. I think it's teeth time.
Teeth time.
Teeth time.
It's like tea time, but with teeth.
But with teeth. I'm using a number 2. A number 2 brush. I'm going to go in with, ouch, white cake, white liquid mixture at first, and then we will patina these teeth. We will decay them. We will weather them. If
They will
patina
stand
was
the
not
test.
in your vocabulary.
My vocabulary is very small and limited. I grew up in Northwest Kansas.
Wow, when did this fall out? Did I have this in the whole time?
I have no idea. I didn't
I
look at
don't
your
know
earbud
either.
situation. I looked at your face situation.
Ugh, my whole situation is just a mess.
No, it's not. It's going great. You're wonderful. You're beautiful.
Thanks.
Always got it together and doing great things. Oh, there's another Swedish scary story when you're ready for it, but go ahead.
So these teethers are not like your normal teethers. These are needle, like spooky, scary, sharp needle
It's
teeth.
too dark. That's dark. Whatever.
That's okay. It's okay. So these are going to be jaggedy. They're going to be stalactites, stalagmites, both on the top and bottom. So we're just doing like triangles, basically, but on all varying shapes and sizes.
Okay.
Okay.
Various
There we go.
triangles. What number brush was it?
I'm using a number 2 because I don't want to go too big with a 3, and I don't want to be here forever with a 1.
And you're doing white, right?
White, yes.
White.
I'm starting in the middle, and I'll work my way out, and then I'll work my way out again.
Okay.
So here we go.
Beautiful, wonderful.
Oh, girls. Remember you were suicidal, we say it's over.
Oh, spooky. Do we want spooky?
Yeah,
Yes.
give me the
Okay.
Swedish spooky story.
Peter said Sophia Louisa swoop. It's SOOP, so I'm assuming it's soup.
In Swedish, it's soup.
I'm sure. Is said to haunt Hammer's mansion. She owned it in the 18th century. Her notorious wild parties where she drank and fought like a man gave the estate a bad reputation.
Yes, queen.
During a fight in the market, she was kicked in the leg, which she lost. And then another time, she lost an eye. Despite an
Damn.
extra heavy stone slab being placed over her grave, she still frightens visitors of the house with her scarred, one-legged, and one-eyed spirit.
She sounds like a badass.
I was like, she don't sound spooky at all. She sounds like someone I would drink a beer with.
That's Swedish Daisy Hamilton right there.
Oh, hell yeah. Be dope as hell. That one sounds fun. I'd like to go hang out with her. I just want to like hang out. I don't want to fight her, but I feel like I'd lose that fight. Probably smack me with a wooden leg or something. How's the
So
tea?
I'm not worrying about filling the triangles in completely. I am leaving a little bit of black in between the red and the white of the triangles up top. This is just going to give the illusion of just rotting decay. It'll be the first layer. So Tooth.
I'm really entertained with Jaylee like picking up the paint in that pot. That was a lot of fun for me, and I don't know why. Just watching her very like intricately like scoop it out. Thank you.
Ah,
Very good.
trying to get the good blend of liquid and cake.
Yeah, don't worry. If your paint turns a little gray, we'll be going over this a couple of times, so we're not too worried about gray teeth right now.
We don't worry about anything here at Happy Little Faces.
No, there's no need to. There's no need to worry.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy. My grandpa had the singing fish that did that on the wall.
Love the singing fish.
Here's a little song I wrote.
Cute.
So
Ooh, here's a dinner. Okay.
part of my teeth.
I feel like this is where the beard does become an advantage because I can just paint a couple hairs and have teeth.
Yeah, honestly. It's also really hard because the illusion is that the teeth are going over your lips. So finding that middle ground where the teeth connect, technically, because these are just all one tooth on your lip,
Izzy's looks great.
difficult.
Oh, Izzy, you look great. He looks so unhappy with his lot in life, but it looks great. I think it's awesome. Oh, that makes my heart happy. You guys are doing great. Look at y'all doing great artistic-y things.
So artistic.
Do you guys go wash this off, or do you walk around on your Sunday, with what?
A little bit of both, actually.
Yeah.
Let it hang out for a little bit and then just wipe it away.
I try not to let it hang out for too long to keep my skin beautiful.
There you go. Izzy's like, I wash this off, no questions. I would hope, Izzy, you've had a slight run-in with the paints you've been using, which is okay. It'll be okay. He ain't doing his laundry.
This is the part where I stop breathing because I get really into my paints, so I forget to breathe.
I do that sometimes when I'm walking upstairs, when I'm driving. What? Sometimes you're
Not breathing while you're driving?
Sometimes, because spooky stuff happens when you're driving, and then I get really focused, and then I forget that I'm not breathing.
Feel that?
Because honestly, I think my mom has been watching a lot of these they're supposed to be like the inspirational movies where like people are in terrible car accidents and then they're paralyzed, but they come back and they do like great things. And like she was in the middle of watching like the third one in a row, and I was like driving to town. And I was like, I'm gonna die in a car accident. I'm gonna paralyze myself in a car accident because my mom's been watching these movies. So then I got really scared.
No.
You want to scare? Are you sure this wasn't the permanent paint? Oh God.
You say you're filling in the white too?
Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh, look at those. Those look cool. You guys are doing great.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yummy, yummy. And then I see Tim over here like picking apart his beard hairs.
And
he's
don't
got a-
be afraid to make them bigger, to make them longer, to make them jaggedy. This is your mouth, your teeth. Make them the way you want them.
I love this. Tim is actually like he's like basically using the paint to like hold his beard hairs together to make the actual teeth.
I love that.
So
Good
his will
job.
have like a cool like kind of 3D effect to it, I think, when he's done.
That is awesome. Improvise, improve, adapt.
We sound like the Navy SEALs.
Yes, ma'am.
We are the Navy SEALs of face painting. Oh wow. I love this. This is great. This is a great way to start my Sunday off. And start the week off. Do you count Monday as the start of the week or Sunday as the start of the week?
Monday.
Me too. Sometimes. Depending on what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a calendar that actually had Monday, like it's the start of the week, and then it had like Saturday and Sunday on the back. It was
That's
so
weird.
disconcerting.
That is
at
super
first.
weird.
I don't like that. Okay.
I know, like, Sunday's supposed to be the first day of the week, but Mondays, am I right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go start on the bottom row of teeth now.
Ooh.
Okay.
After I fix this, I hate doing stuff on the lips because the lips never match up, and then there's always this like line of black, and it makes me really just so mad.
Angry. Hulk smash.
Yes.
Don't turn green. It would ruin the lovely white. you put
So
on.
I'm fixing it.
Could you imagine what would happen if like Bruce Banner had face paint on and then he turned into the Hulk? Would it just go with it and like stretch it really weird?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Actually, well, I guess like, are we talking about like Dad Hulk at the end of in game?
That is like that was the most uncomfortable part of that whole movie was just Dad Hulk.
I love Dad Hulk because he said dab.
That movie was so I do this thing when I get really excited about movies that I don't watch any of the trailers, I don't watch any of the stuff so that I have no idea what I'm about to watch.
That's
that
a good
was-
approach because a lot of trailers will tell you like the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I started doing that with Sherlock, like the last season that came out. Like I didn't watch anything on it, so I would just be completely and totally surprised. And so I did it for Endgame, and then when I actually saw it in theaters, I was so shocked, dazed, and confused. But it was so great because it was very interesting to watch.
Okay, I'm going in with the bottom now.
You
Bottom
can do
row.
it. We have another spooky story. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Peter says the Ghost Station Stockholm subway system is home to the world's longest art gallery, and it's also allegedly home to the Ghost Station. Legend has it that if passengers waiting on the subway platform see a silver train slowly passing, don't get on. It's Silver Pylon, the Silver Arrow, heading to an abandoned station in the middle of the woods while carrying the souls of the dead. Those that do get on will never return. The legend stems from a station that actually was built in the 1970s, but never completed, paired with a prototype aluminum train that was used between 1966 and 1996. Most of the trains were scrapped, but there are still a few in museums and on the Blue Line.
Ooh.
So it's like a subway train
Wow.
to hell. That's kind of fun.
That is a long, strange trip if I've ever heard one.
I'm on a subway train to hell.
And the station was built in 1970, so
That's it.
we figured it out.
do with that what you will.
Curtis, we figured out all your tricks.
All of his lore is just from Sweden.
That'd be fun. You're doing great, Jaylee. Take a deep breath. You got this. I feel like both of you aren't breathing, and it's actually started causing some light bit of anxiety.
I'm not
No,
like
we
anytime
got
I do
it.
teeth, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you just gotta.
Please remember to breathe
Mm-hmm.
and meditate and drink water. And wash your hands, too. That's good. Does anybody else
Yeah,
hear
these teethers.
the dental flossing sounds in the background right now?
So
No.
from far away, does it look like I have spooky teeth?
Oh yeah, it does. That's ooh, that's fun. It's spooky.
Spooky. But
Ooh.
then look, here I am.
Hello.
Sets of teeth.
So cute. Two sets of teeth. Who's on my teeth? I bet you eat beef jerky real good. Nice.
okay.
Bailey's
Got
looking
the
good
bottom
too.
teeth now.
Mm-hmm.
Eat the bottom teeth first.
The bottom teethers.
Oh, I got another what's in here. Let's pop it open. Oh, it was out of my
Krista, can I see your mouth? Ooh, okay.
Spooky. Oh, the
Scary.
Place of Wrath and Tears has a show tonight. It's
Oh,
because they're a bi-weekly, I believe.
you can't just be bi-weekly.
I do it every week.
Exactly. Sexuality jokes.
We love good sexuality jokes around here. Damn it. Yeah, Void Bear and I made the exact same joke at about the same time.
Whew, this is tickling my chin something fierce.
I know.
Oh no.
Oh,
Gentle with the ticklies.
while you are finishing up
Oh,
your...
Tim's looks great. Tim's looks very good. That's great. You're doing awesome. Wow. His mouth is really spooky. Like the outline of it is really wow. That's really nice, Tim. I'm very impressed with that. Nice.
So
Look at you guys.
I'm gonna go in with a white, yellowy, brown mixture now. Just going in and really making it look disgusting.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the part where he pops out of the fridge. Oof. That sent me into like an actual fit of screaming.
So I'm just mixing white, yellow, and a little bit of brown. Get a good, like, kind of
Ooh,
creamy. Yes.
Okay.
I don't know about my bottom teeth that much, but they
They look great.
I like them.
mushed together.
But I am using a number 1 now because we've locked in our color, and now for the detail, we're going to go smaller. So look at it. It's a number 1.
Izzy thinks he looks like a crack addict.
I mean,
It
that's
works.
good. That's good.
Basically what happens, right?
Yep.
Shoot me another picture is or didn't happen. Tim's having fun with this.
I'm so glad.
He's making
Glad.
spooky faces at everybody. The beard really does kind of look cool with this one.
Good. We love good spooks.
Oh,
But yeah, so now I'm just kind of outlining the teeth better in this gross cream.
You said yellow,
Yellow,
brown,
yellow, white, and brown.
yellow,
And
white, and brown.
It doesn't look like... I can't really describe it because you can't really see it on camera. But it's just like a dingy white is what we're going for.
Dingy. Like a mothball covered
Mm-hmm.
dress you found in the back of your closet that was probably your Sunday dress at one point, but now if you touch it, you'll burn.
Exactly. Because our white was just to get it on and to base it, and now we're doing the colors to really make them pop.
Cool.
Oh, this is great.
I'm like trying to mix it.
There's that
carefully.
lovely little pot shot that I love again of Jaylee just very cutely.
She's like a little witch storing her potion.
That's great.
I feel properly spooky.
That's the goal.
We gonna get spooky up in here, up in here, up in here.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I'm just dropping stuff.
It's okay. Everything's fine. It's fine.
That made me feel spooked.
Now we get to see the clown drink some coffee over there on Tim's side.
I know I have coffee here, but like I'm afraid to mess up my mouth if I try to drink it.
Yeah,
Did you put a
use
straw in
straw.
The little coffee straw, like the little stirring straw.
That's why I had to finish my drink before we got to the mouth part. Mouth part.
I do
Okay.
not like ASMR. It makes
What
my
are you doing
insides
with
feel
this
bad.
nastiness? You're just outlining the teeth?
Yep, outlining the teeth.
There we go. It's like, where's my mirror?
You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, ASMR to me is very scary.
It's really easy to make your teeth look almost rounded, but we're trying to get them as sharp as possible. So definitely do a little flick at the end of each tooth to make it as sharp as possible with your brush.
Flickety flick.
Flick of the wrist.
I did a flick of the wrist.
Oh,
We can do it. No, I don't understand why I don't get the ASMR thing. It makes my insides feel bad and it makes them curl up and shrivel and die a little bit.
it depends for me on what ASMR it is.
I don't like any of it. It makes my insides just feel bad.
I like it when it's like kittens eating something and it goes.
Curtis just scared
Was
the
that Curtis?
Ew.
Did everyone else hear Curtis's ASMR?
No, it was just us.
It sounded like a zombie.
It sounded like a ghost.
He went, "Whoa."
I loved it.
Terrifying. This ended up very like flesh colored.
That's okay.
Oh Jesus. That was
Because
funny.
guess what? We're going to go in with more white after this. This is all about layers. Onions and ogres. They all have them.
We love onions and ogres. Actually, what's funny is I don't love onions.
Really? Like at all?
No, like I don't.
Onions
if
are
they're-
so important to cooking.
If they're not like cooked or caramelized or whatever, then I really don't like them. I love onion rings though, which is odd. Probably because it's fried. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
You can't go wrong with a fried item. You really,
Right.
that's an American thing.
But like I will never put onion like on my burger just because I just can't do it. It also hurts my tummy. I have some acid problems. I should probably go to a doctor, but it's fine.
Eh, everyone has a little bit of problems.
There's a lot of people I need to go see, like professionally wise, for my health, and
Is it the lady doctor?
I need to see the lady doctor. I probably need to see an actual doctor. I need to see a dentist, a dermatologist.
Damn, I need to go see a dentist, but they're so scary.
I've actually been very good with my appointments lately, which is
Wow.
odd. Yeah, I went to the eye doctor. I went to the dentist. I haven't gone to a real doctor in a while, though. I got back problems.
Ugh.
Last time I went, they were like, you might need a back brace, and I haven't gone back since.
What would
You don't
need a
get to
back-
tell me I need a back brace.
What would you need a back brace for?
The
I've got bad scoliosis, and so
Uh.
I'm slowly tipping more and more to this side. And if it gets even worse, I'll need like some kind of back brace or like a metal rod
Yeah.
to align me, because if it just keeps deteriorating and deteriorating, then my spine will go and all my guts will squish. But
Yep.
it hasn't gotten any worse, so
I just like
does.
imagine you spontaneously like combusting basically one day and just
Yeah.
like falling over like a bad slinky toy.
yeah,
God, a broken
Ooh.
slinky.
that's me.
Yeah, there's just a
So-
lot of medical professionals I need to go see, and I just don't want to do it for one.
My
Mhm.
back is like constantly uncomfortable.
That's not good.
But sometimes, on the rarest occasion, I'll make some random motion and my back will crack, and it's like, oh yes, it's like
Yes.
the best feeling.
Ooh.
And then
Orgasmo.
It's like fine for like 2 days, and then it's back to uncomfortable again.
I never realized how fast that like my hips and stuff like go out until I started working an office job where I literally sit in a goddamn office chair all day.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I get up and I feel like my entire like lower back is on fire. And it's like, why is sitting in a chair so fucking harmful? I don't understand. It makes no sense.
Wow. My old manager, Mallory, just showed me, she just texted me. She's been door dashing for 3 days, and already she's made almost $400.
Jesus.
I thought about doing that, but where I live right now, it's like not big.
Yeah.
But there, I can imagine.
Oh, yeah. I did it for a day, just for like 2 hours, and I made $25. So,
Damn.
I mean, it's pretty solid.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm. And I was definitely half-assing it. Like, I'm sure if I did it during like the busy times.
I definitely was half-assing me every time I do anything. Definitely was half-assing it. Oh, bye, Izzy. Thanks for hanging out with us. Send us your final picture.
Why is Izzy leaving?
He says he's gonna have to go, and
Why?
he has stuff to do.
Why?
We are getting a little bit later than normal.
It is almost 2:30.
We usually just go till 2.
No, I'm sorry,
He's got to do
guys.
laundry.
It's
No,
an
you're okay.
intricate one.
Gotta
I'm
do
so
laundry.
sorry.
Go get your underwear cleaned, Izzy, so you can have underwear to wear. That's fair.
We're almost done, I promise. I promise.
But make sure you send me your final picture before you take it off, because I want to see it. Isn't 2:30 the time? What? Isn't 2:30 the time you're supposed to go to the dentist? See, yeah, that's probably a good indication that I need to go to the dentist, because I 1,000% cannot eat like a good portion of candy.
Oh no, Erica.
Because I have cavities that are probably pretty bad. Like, I tried to eat a piece of chocolate the other day, and it feels like someone punched my tooth in the face.
Erica,
God.
that is not good.
I know, I just don't want to go, because they're going to be
I've-
like, yeah, you have 10 cavities. And I'll be like, oh.
I'm a
I've been
freak.
there, dude.
I love going to the dentist.
No.
I love having my teeth cleaned.
No.
I have so many, like, I have a jaw thing, like, my jaw doesn't open very wide, and so then, like, my jaw gets sore very fast, and then they make fun of me because my jaw doesn't open very wide.
No, I get that. My doctor is always like, open your mouth. And I'm like, I can't. This is as far as it goes.
As far as it's open.
The worst part about going to the dentist, in my opinion, is that they try to have a fucking conversation with you.
Put their hands all up in your mouth, and you're like, oh.
They're like, so what's your life plan? They're like,
Yuck.
So you're going through with white again?
Yeah, I hate
Still
getting
on the teeth?
the
Yes.
X-ray thing.
Okay.
Like, that thing is so uncomfortable, and I hate it. I'm such like an easy. This is probably TMI, but I'm such an easy gagger that it just.
Same.
Yeah, it's so upsetting.
It's because I have a very small mouth to begin
Yeah.
with. And so that shit all the way back in there, it makes me go,
Yeah, and then like they try to like, you know, clean all the plaque and stuff, and then they slip and like stab your gum, and then they're like, you have gingivitis or whatever it is, and I'm like, excuse me, you just
Like-
stabbed me.
yeah, you actually just stabbed me. It's not because my teeth aren't correct. It's
It's because you
because,
stabbed me.
yeah.
See, and that's the thing
hurts.
is like I brush my teeth twice a day. I take good care of them. I floss them. I probably need to be better about flossing, because I definitely do not floss every day, but I probably should. I just don't like doing it because it takes time. I have a weird relationship with the dentist, and I don't like.
No, I am totally sympathetic with you, Erica.
Like I did when I was younger, and then I had braces, and then I was completely over it, and I was like, I'm done. I don't want any more people's hands in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I did my 3-year sentence with my braces, and I was done.
I got very fortunate with my teeth because I was told when I had my baby teeth, I had like such a bad overbite He wanted to do braces, but my mom was like, fuck no, I'm not paying for braces when she just has her baby teeth. And they were like, well, if we correct them now, they'll grow in better. And mom did not want to pay for that. But I lost all my teeth and they grew in like fairly straight. Like
That's all naturally?
Yeah, it's all natural.
You have great teeth then. That's
No
upsetting.
correction. Yeah.
I mean, it's not upsetting. That's great for you. It's upsetting for those of us on the backside who don't have good teeth.
my baby teeth were terrible. They were
Oh, yeah.
twisted every which way. Like, I just got very fortunate with that, and I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, thank you, Mom, for not giving me braces.
My
just
mom and
didn't wanna
my
pay
dad
for it.
both just have like a lot of teeth problems. So I know, like, not necessarily like a straightness, because I think my straightness is pretty okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got
It's-
good teeth.
It's more like the gums and the inner workings.
Like
Yeah.
enamel and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And I think that's the part that's like so upsetting is the fact that I take good care of my teeth. You still are, just because of genetics and things like that, prone to cavities and
Yep.
crown things, whatever that does, and
Yep.
canals.
Yep.
Don't want to do it. It's upsetting. Just like I have really bad eyes. Like I am blind as a goddamn bat. So every time I go to the eye doctor, they're like, "Wow, you're blind," and I'm like, "Thank you."
No shit. That's why I'm here.
I need my contacts. And it's like I just keep getting like a little bit worse, like every now and again. And it's
Same.
like, where do you hit the point when you're just completely blind? Because I'm like a -7 in one eye.
God.
I don't know my prescription, but I know it's bad.
Okay, so right now I'm just going in with a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow. Straight, white, yellow. Oops.
Boof.
So it's just kind of like a gross popcorn yellow color.
Ew.
I'm just going in on the teeth just to make them look kind of disgusting. That's the goal here. Just-
Last minute teethy details.
yes. And then we're going to do a little bit of an outline with the black, and then we're going to be donezo.
Fairly straight, can't relate.
LOL.
That was funny. That was a good one. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I completely kind of didn't read you for a minute.
We were talking about dentistry.
We were talking about dentistry. I got really into it.
Okay.
Whew.
My teeth.
Teeth. Wow, those look great. Tim's face looks great. Izzy's face looked great before he had to pop out on us. Wow.
So now I'm using the same number 1 brush. I'm going in with my black cake liquid, and I'm just kind of doing a little outline, making it look
Clean.
clean. Yep, just cleaning them up.
Clean. Fresh and clean. Like why is Mr. Clean Man like bald? Like whose
Yeah.
decision was that to make him like completely bald?
He's super fresh.
Because that's how clean he is.
Yeah,
This is like no body hair for me, please. Thanks. Get rid of
Exactly.
it.
He's totally smooth.
Tim's got his glasses back on. Looks great. It looks great with the glasses even. Awesome. Everybody's just having a good time painting their teethies in.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Jaylee's not breathing. Looks dope. Look at you guys doing great things. And someone running across the background. Krista getting scared. That was the
It's a
scariest
ghost.
thing we've seen all day.
It's a ghost.
And you're just outlining them with black brow, huh?
Yep.
Oh, I'm losing my time of concentration. I'm reaching my limit.
Before the
It's okay
ADHD
because we're
comes
almost
back
done. And these aren't even an outline. It's not even total outline. It is literally just like going in and making like, I don't know, you can't even,
Teeth distinctions.
yes.
in. Just
can't
separate
even-
them out a little bit.
Yeah, separating them out, like kind of connecting them to the gum part.
I know we've been going long when my ear starts to complain from the earbuds. Am I the only
is
person?
true.
I have small ears too. Here's another one of my.
Oh, I
main
have tiny
complaints.
ears.
Yeah. So like the
Tiny
inner
ears.
workings of my ear are like too small for most of like stick-in earbuds. So my ear starts to get sore after a while. So like AirPods and things like that, would I love to have a pair? You bet. They're fun. But my ear would absolutely feel like someone has tried to murder it and stab it if I tried to wear them for too long. Get the memory foam. There's memory foam. Whoa. Wow. Oh, Tim sent his final picture in. Oh, look at that.
Almost done.
I feel like we're going to a disco right now. It's fun.
It's funky. I love it.
This is what they play in the clown sewers.
Mm-hmm. It's a party. Last bit. Boop, boop, boop.
Wow.
Do you remember the time I ate that kid
Oh.
under by his boat?
Okay.
And I said, Georgie, you take it.
Are we at final looks?
Yes. Final look. Here it is.
Jaylee, how's your final look?
Almost there.
She got it. She got the final. It's the final look.
So I gotta get far away.
Whoa! Gross!
It looks really ominous, like with my closet right there. Like, hold up.
Yeah, Jaylee goes pops in the closet. Ew. We're having a spooky time. Here we go. Ew. Ew. Ooh, I'm scared. Ooh, there's a hand. Oh god, we're doing the puppet hand again. Oh, Krista's got the crooked neck. It's a broken neck moment.
Did I get you? Was that good?
So spooky.
I did it!
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
Look at all those final looks.
Good.
So, how was it? I know we went a little long, but this was definitely in detail. I think we did great, you guys.
I think everybody
These
did
look
great.
so
I'm ready to
good.
go out on the town.
Yeah, I think we need to take like a Sonic run and just
I think I
go
need to
say
go
hello to everyone.
Hide
gotta
in some
go fast.
bushes.
Yeah,
Look faster.
crawl in a drain in the gutter.
Nice. Look at
Thank
that
you,
wonderful
Void
stuff.
Bearer. It's all for
Okay.
you.
We did it.
You did it
I'm
for
like
everyone.
vibrating with spooky coffee energy.
Spooky coffee.
And now it's the
Wow.
time of the day that Erica goes to get chicken nuggets. And you guys take your selfies and post them on our Discord.
Oh yeah, take your selfies right now. Right
Take your
now.
selfies. Get them on the Discord.
Gotta
Go
do
follow
it.
us. Go get on the Discord if you're not on the Discord. I think I know how to do this. I'll put it in chat.
Oh.
There is
Wrath and Tears tonight at 7.
7 Central
7.
Standard Time. You can go see that show and have fun because they're spooky too. So today will be spooky.
We do a lot of spooky stuff on this channel.
Yeah, they're fun over there.
Yep. But
You get to go
this
have fun
was
with
the
all
first spooky. Definitely not the last spooky. But not next week. Next week, I think the next voted one was beauty. Let me check.
I don't
Let me
remember.
check here.
Ooh.
Jaylee just turned evil on us for a minute. It's
I
fine.
did because I saw myself on the camera.
Yep. So next week will be a simple beauty, and then the week after that will be a funny face paint. So that will be the next
Krista, this is spooky as hell.
spooky.
I'm excited.
Wow, Tim's looks so good. Oh my
I know.
god.
Oh yeah, now I can finally items. Yeah, everybody join our Discord.
And Izzy's looks great too. Oh my god.
Look how
So
great.
cute. All right. Well, we will
Well,
see you folks next week.
we did
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yes.
And as we always say,
As we always say, good night.
good night.
Sweet dreams. We love you.
Love you.
Check us.